What's going on, Video Game Voter Vanguard? It's your boy, the Video Game Voter, here with another episode. So this episode is very special, very different. So today I'm utilizing all of my mobile equipment. I'm utilizing the 8th generation iPad along with the AirPods Pro, and I'm totally producing this video strictly on my iPad because I had a busy schedule with working, so I'm trying to utilize all my equipment, and I would like you guys' feedback as far as the production and what do you think about the episode. So today's episode, we're going to be discussing my top 5 exclusives coming to the Xbox Series X in the year 2021. So to find out what those games are, sit back, subscribe, catch the vibe, and find out next. Okay guys, welcome back. Before we get today's video started, if you're a fan of video game content, convention coverage, pickups videos, live streams, and much more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, turn on notifications so that you won't miss a single episode. And as always, we upload every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4 p.m. right here. Okay guys, and first up, of course, we got the very storied franchise, very synonymous with the Xbox series and the platform. We got Halo Infinite's upcoming first-person shooter developed by 343 Industries, published by Xbox Game Studios for Windows, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. This is the 6th main entry of the Halo series, and it's the 14th Halo game overall. It picks up the story of Master Chief following Halo 5 Guardians. It was planned to be released with the Xbox Series X, and we all know what kind of happened with that. They had some gameplay footage, I believe, that was captured on the One X, and it wasn't quite up to snuff, and there were some complaints, so Microsoft had pulled the plug on that and decided to go back to the table and wanted to get everything up to par with the next-gen console, which I think is a great idea. I think they're going to go back to the drawing board, create a fantastic game that's going to be strictly for the next-gen console, take advantage of all the new hardware and software capabilities that's available to it. So if you're a fan of Halo, let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know if you're looking forward to the game. Next up, we have Tunic. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It was originally named Secret Legends, an upcoming action-adventure game. It's developed by a Canadian indie developer. His name is Andrew Shodice, and it's published by Finji. So this game was originally to be played normally in the isometric view. So it takes place as a fox that kind of morphs into different beings and characters. It goes around the game worlds, interacting with objects and fighting enemies if necessary. The player can switch to a more top-down view in combat. This game is structurally similar to The Legend of Zelda, which definitely caught my attention. This is something that wasn't quite on my radar, but I was just doing some research to put together this video, and I noticed this, and I thought it looked awesome. And I thought it was very reminiscent of Zelda, especially Link's Awakening with the remake of that. This looks very familiar to that style of gameplay, and it definitely caught my attention. So let me know if you're familiar with this game. Have you been paying attention to any of the trailers and any information on Tunic? Stay tuned for that. Next up, we have Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. It says, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. From the developers of the best-selling and award-winning franchise Vermintide, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide is a visceral 4-player co-op action game set in the hive city of Tertium. Fight together with your friends against hordes of enemies in this new Warhammer 40,000 experience. This definitely looks awesome. It's almost like a first-person shooter / action adventure. You got some co-op thrown in there. This is kind of right up my alley. I love first-person shooters. I love kind of just hacking / action adventure game, and I'm pretty sure this franchise has been around since the 80s, and they just continuously develop games, and this is more so, I think, to fit I don't want to say hardcore gamer, but more of a console gamer, because I know there was a different style to this Warhammer series early on that was, to me, fit the PC gamers. If that was more, up your alley. But this game looks awesome. I like the graphics. The trailer, as you can see, looks very awesome. Definitely caught my attention. So I'm definitely looking forward to Warhammer. If you're familiar with the Warhammer series, let me know down in the comment section what you think about the trailer. Is this something that you are also looking forward to? And next up we have Zeal Mecha, which appears to be a first-person shooter action adventure that I guess you're riding in vehicles. You also take control of characters, and it looks like you take control of mechs as well. And it wasn't very much information available for this game in this series. But what I do see is, like most of the Xbox Series X and the Series S, there's going to be two different versions. Of course, the Series X will be more powerful version. It allows you to take advantage of the faster hardware, 120 frames per second. And the Series S version is going to be slightly slower. I think it's going to be around like 60. But this definitely looks awesome. I fell in love with the trailer and the look of the gameplay. So this is Zeal Mecha. And last but not least, we have Crossfire X. This is probably my most anticipated game coming out for the Series X. I got super excited watching the reveal that Xbox did a few months back before the release of the next-gen consoles. I love first-person shooters. I love playing them online. And this is kind of like an alternative to Call of Duty. This is an upcoming first-person shooter set to be released exclusively for the Xbox One and the Series X. It's the third installment of the Crossfire series. Remedy Entertainment worked on the game's single-player campaign, and Smilegate Entertainment led the development on the free-to-play multiplayer portion, which I think is awesome. I see a lot of developers going to the free-to-play multiplayer where you can kind of build your character up, skins, weapons, things of that nature. But I think it's awesome for them to have a free-to-play version. The game trailer looks fantastic. The graphics look great. I can't wait to play this game. I'm hoping they get a release date coming up soon. They're just saying later this year, but I'm very, very excited for this game, probably more than anything else that's on this list. This is absolutely my number one. I didn't really put numbers on any of the other games, but this is absolutely the number one game I'm looking forward to. And sometimes, you just want an alternative. Although I am thoroughly enjoying Call of Duty, I definitely got my eyes open for Crossfire X. Okay, guys, so that concludes today's episode. Let me know what you think of this list, these top 5 Xbox Series X and S exclusives coming to the Series X and the S in the year 2021. Which games on my list are you excited for? Also, if there's any games that I didn't mention, are there games that you feel like I should be keeping an eye out for? I'm sure you guys are fans of the channel. You guys know what I'm into. First-person shooters. I love action-adventure games as well as hack-and-slash games as well. But let me know down in the comment section what you're looking forward to. Do you agree with the list? I just want to thank you guys for continuing to support the channel. If you're a fan of the channel, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, turn the notifications on so you don't miss a single episode as we upload most Tuesdays and Thursdays. And again, I apologize for last week. I had a very busy work schedule, and also want your thoughts and feedback on this week's episode, where I fully produced and edited this video strictly using Apple products. I used my Apple 8th generation iPad as well as my AirPods, and I did everything strictly on the iPad. I just want to know what you guys think about it, and also for you guys that's looking to get in the content creator game, and let me know what you guys think. So if you guys need help, and if you want me to continue to do different videos kind of showing how I put together videos and create content, let me know down in the comment section. So once again, thank you for your continued support. If you want support, we have PayPal, we have Cashapp. Also, we're going to go on back live on Twitch, as well as continue with the VideoGameVotary podcast as well. Also, the VideoGameVotary eBay store, that's also available for some purchases. So thanks again for your continued support. It's your boy, the VideoGameVotary, aka the flyest video game in the world. Until next week, we out. Also, guys, I'm very curious of some different content that you guys are looking for. Also, I just want your total input as far as what you guys would like to see me do with the channel. Are there some games you want me to review? Is it certain topics you want me to cover, certain consoles and things of that nature? I really want to try to involve the Vanguard with this year's content, and I basically want to give you guys what you need, what you want, and what you desire, and what you look for in a content creator. I'm very appreciative of you guys. I'm also going to start doing some more giveaways and just kind of involve the Vanguard a lot more, because I'm very grateful for the following that I do have and the support that you guys continue to show me. So thank you once again. As always, it's your boy, the Video Game VOTARY, sign off. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at VideoGameVotary.